Hey, y'all. I am copying a link really quick, so it's gonna be a little awkward. Um, I am coming on live to do a little bump up for all the zodiac signs. I'm gonna let you know whatever spirit wants you to know. Let them focus on what area of your life. So I'm gonna do all the zodiac signs. I'm gonna try to timestamp it for y'all. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Suzanne. What's up, guys? How y'all doing? Let me shuffle the cards, and then we're going through all 12 zodiac signs so that you hear what spirit wants you to know. Thank you, Melissa. I put a little makeup on, and I got my hair cut again today. Hey, NOL. Look, I'm doing my video as promised. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Angel Wings. Thank you. Hey, Christine. Hey, Ray. How y'all doing? Oh, yeah, before I get started, don't forget, y'all, Tyler and I have our next live event planned. I just linked to it in the chat. I'll link to it in the description after this is posted, too, if you want to come hang out with us. April 6th in Northern California. It's our last Northern California stop. Tyler and I are committed to doing the 2 California shows. We're tossing around the idea of doing Austin, Texas, Florida, South Florida, and then Chattanooga. That's it, those 5 events. But the first 2 are the only ones we're 100% committed to. So I just want to let you guys know that, be fully transparent. April 6th, Northern California. I'm like just completely thrilled. Tyler's going to do his tarot thing, the King of Tarot, and I'm going to come live and channel George for everyone. So it's going to be entertaining. It's going to be transformational. You guys know my spirit guide by now. You know how funny Tyler is. Doing good at work, keeping you on low volume. Suzanne. Okay. I'll whisper a bit. Yo, Brenda. Yo, Gabby. Hey, Angela, back in the house. Wish you would come to Canada. We're going to see how the first 2 go. If it goes well and all of that, I don't see why it wouldn't, but we're just like, we're being good little planners over here. Then we might do the other 3, and we've chatted about it. I still want to promise. Please come to Indiana. You'll want to come to our Chattanooga one if we do the 5th one. Nicole, it's going to be the closest. Come to Colorado. Come to our Austin, Texas one. It'll be the end of April if we do it. We're committed to the first 2. We've signed contracts, and we have paid the venues money for the first 2. So those 2 are 100% happening, but Southern California is sold out. So if you want to catch us, go to that one. Texas is going to be the closest one to Colorado. I might do a little mini Colorado one myself, Ray, because I'm going to be in Grand Junction, Colorado. So I might do one there, but that'd be myself. Oh, you signed your release, Melissa? Yay! Yeah, we hired a photographer and everything because I want people to have like fun little photos of the event. So I have him coming like 3 hours to take photos. Thank you for the well wishes. Chattanooga. Do you live in Chattanooga, Renata? You know I live in Chattanooga. Hello, Rosie. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, let's get going. So I'm going to do Capricorn. Let me timestamp it. So Capricorn, the message starts at 3:06. Okay, so let's channel. What does Spirit have to say? This is for all the Capricorns. Okay, Capricorns. It is not about being strong. It is not about being strong. It is not about willpower. It's not about pushing through it. It is really about returning back into who you are at the core. Who are you? What do you want to experience? You have to focus on that experience, not what do they want? What are they going to do? But if I do this, are they then going to treat me bad? Or what if I turn this project into my boss and he doesn't like it and he fires me? You have got to get out of that worry vibration. No one has the ability to shame you anymore, especially if you're in the first world modern countries. How tapped into you are the experience you would like to experience, and how focused are you on that? That's where your attention needs to be. And George is saying he's going to keep it a little bit shorter because y'all know he can go on forever and help you transform. Because he knows this is just supposed to be a little bump in. Okay, so Capricorns, that was your channeled message. Yeah, I'm going to do, I do it a little different order than a lot of the other tarot readers on here. I like to group them in the signs. So I'm going to do all earth signs first, then water, then fire, then air. So Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo is the first 3. But so Capricorn. Ooh, Capricorn. Oh, I'm a Capricorn too. This is surprising me. We got the High Priestess reversed. We got the Queen of Cups upright, and we got the Ace of Swords upright. Okay, so this is interesting, guys. So the High Priestess reverse means, homies, that you're not listening to your intuition. You're not taking the time to meditate. You're not taking the time to meditate. You're not taking the time to do the self-care. So George is saying, use this as a little bit of a wake-up call of sometimes, Spirit, we will send you to people outside of you to learn something. Sometimes we will send you to people outside of you to hear the message from us. But right now, you're at a place of actively looking for someone outside of you, either for outside validation or looking to someone outside of you for the answers or looking for someone else to pull through. If you would take the time to internally, what's the experience that I would like? Let's use an example with Tyler and Kelly. It'd be so easy for Kelly to go, he has all the followers. It's up to him to get people to our events. That's this. Or she could go, well, I really want a lot of people in the room. I want to feel a lot of people shifting in the energy. I want to have fun with a big group of people versus, well, he should be the one selling them all. Like, that's what he's bringing to the table. Do you see the difference between the two? This is the experience that I would like. You guys are ignoring your little bit of power right now. I like how George just butts in on the tarot part of this. Okay, so we got the Queen of Cups. So there's just a little bit of looking for something outside of you to give you the answer and the solution you're looking for. No, I'm doing Capricorn, then Taurus. I literally just started, guys. So, okay, and then followed up by the Queen of Cups. So you're yearning for more loves, Capricorns. You're yearning for more loves. Yes, yes, yes. For a lot of you Capricorns, you're not wanting to find as much satisfaction in life from work as you now want to find it from love, from friends, from family. So just be aware that that's a growing priority for you guys. And followed up with the Ace of Swords for the Capricorns. Okay, right now, the love situation, whether it be friends, family, a new love, or rekindling with an ex, you're kind of going in with a little bit of guard up energy. We want this to be the Ace of Cups. Well, let's see how this unfolds versus right now you have like the little bit of a, here, I'm going to use my letter opener. He's saying instead of being, let's see how this goes, there's a little bit of, okay, let's see how this goes. But if you treat me bad, well, bam, I've got my guard up. So be aware that this little bit of a love situation, or it might be conversation at work with your boss, it might be conversation with your parent, it might be conversation with a sibling. There's a little bit of having your guard up. If you have your guard up, they pick up that energy. It's just got to be in the moment, be the person going in. Let's see how this goes. If something painful comes up, goes, wow, I feel so disappointed. I flew all the way out here for you. And this doesn't feel good to me. This feels like I'm being attacked. That's love. Instead of getting your guard up. So drop the guard, Capricorn. Wow, that was a short message. Damn, that hit home for me. How that hit home for you guys. All right, we're going to do Taurus next. And I've got like 5 tarot decks out right here. Tarot decks. We got some oracle decks. So that way Spirit can have their fun with the message they want you to hear. Capricorns, drop that guard. That message hit home for me. I'm actually talking to an ex again. And let's see, does this look better on the outside? Oh, God, no. That looks better on the inside. Okay, so let's get going for Taurus here. I'm going to timestamp this. Capricorn started at 3:06. Yo, Jasmine, how are you? Crazy how a message for another sign can give you a reminder. Oh, yeah, dude, a lot of this stuff does apply to others. It's just kind of more specific. Oh, yeah, if you guys want to come hang out with Tyler and I, catch a live event, a live show with us, we're gonna pull as many people for 2 hours up to the front as we can to give readings to all of y'all. He'll do tarot, I'll channel George. And then we're going to do an hour meet and greet. So everyone can take like selfies and photos with us. And we just want to meet you guys. We just want to meet you guys because it's cool doing this on YouTube, you know, but like we want to see your pretty faces in person. So sup, Tyler, if you watch this, or I should give him a shout out on the Aries one. He's an Aries. Hey, for those of you coming to the Southern California event, it's his birthday a couple days beforehand. So, yay, Kim, you're going to be there. Don't forget to sign your waiver. I think my assistant literally just emailed that out. Sign your waiver because I'm hiring a photographer, so we're going to get pictures taken at the event. So apparently my lawyer told me we need waivers. Okay, so Taurus, your reading is starting at 10:02. Taurus. Ooh, let it go, let it go. The situation is not yours to fix. It's not your responsibility. So yes, nudge, nudge, yoga with Concha. It's not your responsibility to fix it or take it on yet. There's a little bit of feeling like, but was I good enough in the past? Did I do enough of a good job in the past? And because of that, don't let that be the reason why you're doing something now in the future. Because there's just a tiny bit of guilt of, I don't think I was there enough, that's coming forward now for you to like overcompensate and try to do more now. You don't actually want to do this new thing, Taurus. Let it go. Wow. Well, that was a pretty effing specific message. Any Tauruses in the house? How'd that one hit home? Thank you for the compliments, guys. I just got my hair cut, and I put a little makeup on for y'all today. Sometimes I like to look pretty, and my friend who's also like a stylist told me that this is my color. I should wear it more. Okay, Taurus. So 2 of Wands upright, Hermit reversed, Justice reversed. Wow. Okay, so there's something in your life that you don't think it's fair right now at all. I don't get that it's something against you in the sense of it's unfair how they're treating me. It's more that it's unfair what's happening to them. And there's a little bit of you that wants to come in and play Mr. Fix-It, but don't, because it's really drawing you away from your self-care. It's really drawing you away from your path and what you want. It's kind of like, I'm going to use a horrible, morbid example right now, but you know, the starving kids in another country, everyone likes you. It's unfair how they're treated. And then you kind of throw like a huff and a puff and a little something here. It's unfair how they're treated. And you spend all your time thinking about it. That gets you away from who you really are. And it creates an uphill battle for you instead of just enjoying right now. Kelly, I don't know that you had got my messages before they shut me down, so I can't measure you. No, you can't measure me no more. But I was telling Tato, yes, I will come visit you. Oh, yeah, you'll come. You look so soft. Feeling like I'm not enough. I just often put myself pursuing something. No, I did not do Leo. I'm on Taurus right now. Let me finish Taurus. Okay, so Taurus. The thing that you think is unjust that's happening to other people, you're actually trying to play Mr. Fix-It, but it's taking you away from you. You're so focused on how do I fix that problem outside of me that you're not actually tapping into what do you want to do. Because guys, sometimes it is about getting heavily involved, maybe like getting involved, actually do the babysitting. Sometimes it's about paying for the babysitter for someone else. Sometimes it's about you leading and being the leader. Sometimes it's about you supporting the leader. Sometimes, you know, like you can also just contribute to a philanthropy. You don't always have to be the one starting the philanthropy and really getting heavy out there. There's all levels of contribution. Like think of it like a play. You need the producer, obviously the money man making it happen. You need the director who makes the practical logistical parts of it happen. You need the actors putting on the performance. You need the marketing people to get the word out there. The people in the audience are just as important as everyone else. Without the people in the audience, that play wouldn't be happening. So sometimes it's okay to get heavily involved and put in hours, be part of the light crew to help make the thing happen. Sometimes it's also just enough to show up and be there. So let go of whatever it is you're trying to fix it. Okay, so Capricorn, that was Taurus. Now we're going on to Virgo. Virgos, my fellow earth signs who are a bigger workaholic than us Capricorns. What's up, Vanessa? Allegra in the house. I think my allergy pill is named Allegra. Kelly, but when I get into town, I will have to go and register everything before I can. Come and visit with you and have some coffee at Starbucks. Are you going to one of our events, Angela? I have to register everything. What do you mean register? So I'm on Elizabeth, thank you. If you guys want to come hang out with Tyler and I live, come experience us live, come get specific personal messages just for you guys. The first 2 hours is going to be, God, it's going to be so fun. I'm so excited. Southern California is sold out. That's our Northern California event, April 6th, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. We got a little bit of a bigger venue, so there'll be more wiggle room and stuff. I don't know, Elizabeth. I hope I get to meet Elizabeth. Where do you live? If you want to go to one of our events, you got a free ticket for sure. I know Tyler would be okay with that too. Okay, so Virgo starting at 1453. Stop. They mean you no harm, Virgo. They mean you no harm. They have good intentions. Whether or not you and the other person can come together and work it out to make something harmonious. Stop thinking others have an intention to hurt you. Stop thinking that they're out to get you. Stop thinking that they're trying to trick you. Stop thinking that they're trying to manipulate you. Stop thinking that you have to over and out think them. That's going to drive you. That's a lot of the thing that's driving your exhaustion, thinking that you have to outthink everyone else. That's what's causing the exhaustion in your life, not the amount of work that you're doing. Wow, I gotta admit, these messages are coming in pretty damn specific, guys. You gotta let me know how these are resonating. I've never seen George be this specific. This is, especially for a general read, this is blowing my mind. So give me some comments afterwards. Okay, let's get the tarot cards for, they're telling me to use a different deck for Virgo. Okay, Virgo, you get a special deck. It's a tarot deck too, but whatever spirit says goes, man. Hey, Vanessa. Libra. Did I miss Aries? No, you did not. I've done Capricorn, Taurus. I'm on Virgo right now. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. This is so much more fun when people are here. This is great. I love it. Oh, I missed my opening singing song. I missed it on both of my lives. I'm liking my new. Tyler helped me come up with it. Hey. You could always watch the telly, or you could watch the Kelly. Because if it's the spirituality that you want, you can always come to Kelly Lunt. I totally forgot to say it and open with that. Thank you, Vanessa. That's such a great intro. Thank you, Kim. It's true. You can watch the telly, or you can watch me. And I love spirituality. Tyler helped me come up with that. Okay. Oh, okay. Wow, Virgo, you got the 5 of Air reverse. You got the release death card upright, and you got the Page of Earth reverse. Okay, y'all got to release whatever BS happened in the past. You got it. You're viewing something as conflict. Just admit it. You made something in your past is coming up again for a little bit of a revival. But right now there's a bit of you trying to distance the situation. There's a little bit of you viewing it as, by distancing myself and going slow, I'm avoiding conflict. Not necessarily true. But this is the big wake up, admit that the other person doesn't want conflict with you. It's more about admitting that you messed up too. Virgos, you made a mistake in the past. And instead of coming in with your guard, hey, I don't want conflict with you. It's just got to be, I didn't approach the situation in the best way that I could have. Because you have got to have a death and a rebirth of your internal self, of how you view, because you got the Page of Earth right here too. So you have got to have a death and a rebirth of how you view relationships. You're letting go of viewing relationships as competition, as conflict, as, I've got to tolerate this person. I have to put up with this stuff so that you can get to the more loving. Okay, so you have got to have a complete rewrite of how you view relationships. A couple things to help with that is you can go. I have a meditation, inner child meditation on my YouTube. It's called How to Be Confident, Release Insecurity, Inner Child, Kelly Lunt. If you just YouTube that, it will come right up. That will help with the rewriting process. Because by moving slow in the communication, you think you're avoiding conflict, but you're not. You're actually just dragging your ass. And how does the other person feel? Yeah, the other person is like, come on, quit dragging your ass. I know you like me too. Let's get the show on the road. Let's actually see if there's some compatibility here. So the other person wants a good new start with you, Virgo. Okay, so you have to release and let go of the person that you used to be in relationships so that you can become the new person. Because you're literally just you're dragging ass right now, and it's not helping the situation at all. What's up, Leanne? Married, death, true for me. Okay, so these are helping. J-Lo's in the house. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to the water sign. So it's going to be Cancer. Oh, and Spirit's telling me to go back to the other deck. This is kind of fun having different decks out for them to use. What's up, everyone? Libra, Leo, please. I'm going to do water signs next. Leo's in the next batch. Okay, so Leos. Thanks for tuning in, lovely people. I love this. Yeah, on Cancer, then Scorpio, then Pisces. So Cancer, you are starting at 2011. Okay, so Cancers, you're on the right path. You're on the right path. Just have fun and keep going. You're very much on the right path in all areas of your life right now. Remember that everything happens for you, not to you. So keep going and keep enjoying and having fun. Hot diggity, Cancers. I want your read. Wow, yeah, check it out. Yeah, so you got the Two of Wands. So there's a little bit of a mindset of this is an uphill battle. This is going to be more work than I think. But you got the Ten of Pentacles upright, which is the smooth sailing. Home life is good. Money's good. It's upright. You got the Nine of Pentacles reversed at the end. So you're stalling. You're kind of like Virgos a little bit. There's a little bit of not wanting to ask for more. There's a little bit of not wanting to do more because then you think like, I don't want to mess it up. But full on smooth sailing ahead. Let go of that little like flick it off. Let go of that lingering thought of, but maybe it's more work than it should be. But maybe I'm missing something. Because the only thing that's dampening your fun right now and dampening you allowing more into your life, whether it be more money, more fun, more whatever, is that little bit of a thought of I don't want to mess it up. No, keep going and enjoy the ride, Cancers. Wow, that was short and sweet. Ah, yeah, Nuri, yeah. Everyone, don't forget to like the video. Come on. Oh, you're on point. Good. I'm glad it helped, Leo. My brother's a Cancer. It's about time. It's been really tough. Good. I'm glad you're hitting a golden age. Okay, so now we're on to Scorpio. Now we are on to Scorpio. Scorpio is starting at 2205. Scorpio. Scorpio, it's not a battle. It's not a battle. Relationships are two people coming together to build something that they can't on their own. It's not a battle. Scorpio, it's not a battle. If it hits a point where you don't think they have your back, it might be time to move on. Love is not a battle, Scorpio. It's not. We're just going to repeat it to you. It's not a battle, Scorpio. It's not a battle. It's a, well, I said this and he didn't do it. Maybe if I say it this way, even that's viewing love as a battle. It's just a little bit more of a passive battle. Well, let me try this way to see if that works. No, okay. Well, let me try this way and see if it works. No, okay. Well, let me try this way and see if it works. Be a little more blunt. Hey, I need this to happen. Can this happen? Yes or no? Can this happen? Yes or no? Wow, these are very specific. Give me some comments and feedbacks afterwards. Okay, Scorpio. Oh, yeah, you got the Two of Swords here. It's not a battle. You got the Hermit reverse and you got the Death. Okay, so it can indicate that it's time to move on from something. Yeah, man. So you're treating it like a battle right now. You are completely focusing more on the other person than your own right now. What that does, guys, if you like, let's say this is love. If you're, but does he like me? But does he like me? But does he like me? All of your energy is going towards trying to figure out if the other person likes you instead of, hey, Hermit upright, I really like XYZ. I really like this. I like da 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 da. Do you like that too? No? Okay, well, I want to go do XYZ. That's what's going to take the Two of Swords and turn it into Two of Cups. Like love is not a war. Love is not a battlefront, Scorpio. It does look like there's a situation that might have to come to an end. Let me pull a couple clarifying cards for you guys. Sorry to the other signs. Scorpio getting a little bit more love. Come on, that's a little bit of a brutal message though. So on point. Oh, okay. Okay, it's on point. Well, thank you for the feedback. Oh, yeah, man. I love how a lot of these are actually turning into little love reads. You got clarifying the Death upright, you got the Judgment upright, and you got the Knight of Swords upright. You're fucking preparing for battle. You're like, you will give me that second chance or else. Like there is definitely, you're prepping for battle. But if Judgment, if you want a reconciliation, you got to come in as the Knight of Cups, not the Knight of Swords, guys. And I'm not perfect at this either. So, but like, you can't go, you should give me a second chance. Here's why. You're not doing enough to give this a second chance. Like, that is not going to fly. It looks like you're really heavily trying to revive a situation that's dead. Sorry, guys. If you're going through a breakup, sorry, man. Just signing today. Glad I could catch a live. Thank you for your time and videos. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you. Oh, you're going to see us? Yay. Courtney, here's the link to come join us April 6th live, Berkeley, California. It's in a beautiful, I picked a very beautiful, transformative Healy space, Rudra Mandir. The guy who owns and operates the place, he like meditates weekly, resets the energy on the place. So it's really transformative. And there's a lot of like yoga, healing, breath work, tantra work that goes on in there. It's a really transformative space. And then of course, there's Tyler and I are going to be in there doing our thing that's like a little more rambunctious than that, but hey, the venue is freaking awesome and cool. Okay. You're gonna come for your birthday? Oh my God, how exciting, how fun. I'm so honored to spend your birthday with you. Oh my God, it totally resonated. Okay, thank you for the feedback. Thank you for the feedback. I'm gonna spend your birthday with you. God, I feel so, this job is honestly like really freaking cool. It's so much appreciation, so much honor. Okay, so 26, 30, we're starting Pisces. Pisces. Be alone, be alone, be alone, be alone for now. There's a difference between alone and lonely. There's a difference between enjoying your alone time and enjoying an evening to yourself, watching the movie that you want, and I'm lonely, no one wants to hang out. Because a lot of what's happened in this day and age, especially since at the flip of your thumb, you can get love and connection. You can call someone, you can Instagram, you can Facebook. It's given you that YOLO, you only live once, and FOMO, fear of missing out. Enjoying an evening to yourself authentically is not missing out. Life is not about living life in happy, happy, joy, joy, yay, exuberance, I'm going to Disneyland. That's a little bit like sprinting. Do we want you to sprint and feel that exuberance? Yes, not every day. There's nothing wrong with feeling happy. There's nothing wrong with feeling content. You're rebalancing and restructuring your view on life and redefining your sense of happiness right now, Scorpio. So be okay with being alone so you don't get as caught up in other people's energies. You would really like Kelly's 3-part empath series on here. Just type in Kelly Lunt empath. She didn't link them like we've asked her to. Let me write down my homework since Spirit's putting me on blast. Damn, when your spirit guides call you out on a read, that's pretty. She didn't link the 3, so you're going to have to kind of find all 3 until she takes the time to link them. She'll probably have her assistant do it tomorrow, guys. Don't worry. Watch that 3. It will really help you learn how to like be in your own energy and be okay with making decisions that positively impact your life. And we're going to give you a practical example right now. Kelly she's loved being single her whole life. You guys see her going through a bit of a change where she's like, yeah, you know what? I'm ready for a boyfriend. I'm ready for a husband. Let's get this family thing on the road. This sounds awesome. But while she was single, what would happen is her other friends, whenever hey, I want to go out and have a fun night. I want to go out and party. I want to go out and dance. They would call her. Wait, isn't this single? Isn't this what you do all the time? I was like, no, man. I eat popcorn and watch the Kardashians at night. That's great. I love mellow. But they would come, well, hey, I need attention now. Hey, my boyfriend's out of town. They would text, my boyfriend's out of town. Let's hang out. Because like, you can't text me last minute giving me scraps of your attention. Like, F you. We need you guys to hear that. Scorpio, it's okay. Because she was like, oh, I actually want a mellow night in. I'm going to have to, like, let's hang out next week, ? Oh, my boyfriend will be back in town next week then. They would sometimes think, why isn't she doing the fun single thing? You got to be okay with what you like and want to do, Scorpio. Ooh, that was a good one, Scorpio. The couch is, yeah, dude. Yeah, man. Honestly, I got a good couch, too. I got a good couch with a beautiful view. My view is gorgeous. My view is good, and my landlord raises my rent $10 a month. come on, guys. Like, I'm going to move. Hell no. I don't want to. I want to be on the path and the journey of getting ready for a house in terms of, saving up a really good down payment, maybe even enough to buy the house in cash. But like, I love right now that I could just go travel and I don't have to worry about the maintenance of my house. If something goes wrong, I can call my landlord. Oh my God, I love it. Especially sometimes the maintenance crew that come in is kind of hot. It's like, hello. Okay, so we got to do Pisces. Wow, Scorpio. Wow, Pisces. I mean, Pisces, check it out. You got the Two of Cups upright, the Fool upright, and the Death upright. So what this means, you are looking to enjoy life more. You're 100% looking to enjoy life more. In order to do that, you literally have to be willing to try new approaches to life. And I could tell you it definitely has to do with your communication with other people and only doing things that positively uplifts you versus feeling like I should have to. I could have done that when I was single, guys. I could have been like, okay, let's go out and party. And I'm like, no, I've never been a huge clubber. I've never been one to wear dresses and go out. I do want to start wearing more dresses and looking sexy AF, but like I'm more of a go to the lounge and somewhere quiet with pretty ambiance, maybe a pianist in the background, a live show versus a let's go party. Okay, so in order to get your next step of happiness, Scorpio, you have got to be willing to take a fool to try a new approach in life and not really worry about other people and what they think of you. This process is literally going to feel like the phoenix, the death and the rebirth, though. A lot of times, guys, spirituality is definitely like I feel like I'm dying. I feel like I'm losing everything. Because guys, think of it this way. If you have a tree that's been planted and it's 20 years old, you're 20 years old and you're like, I'm ready to live life in a whole new way. Sometimes you have to pull out the old way of living. So you have all those roots coming out. Okay. And so what you have in the brain, you have all these like neuroreceptors, all these like neurons. And what happens if you like feel something? Actually, a better example is like if you feel wind on you, at first, the first 30 seconds to 60 seconds, you'll really feel it a lot, right? But then after that, then your body gets used to it. So what happens when your body feels something new, this part of your body sends like messages to your brain via neurons and neuroreceptors and all that kind of science stuff. If you wanted the science explanation of it, you could be on a different channel. But this part of your body sends signals to your brain, and your brain determines, is it danger? Do we need to run? Do we need to fight? Is it like if you put your hand on a hot stove, this sends signals to your brain. It goes, oh my God, pain, move your hand. So you move your hand, okay? What happens if it's not something that's like danger evoking and you have to like run and move away and all of that? If it's just like wind, after 30, 60 seconds, you don't feel it as much anymore because your body's like, hey, you can go ahead and ignore that signal. It's not dangerous. It's not bad, okay? Your body built momentum in viewing the wind as it's not dangerous, just accept it as a new thing. And you know what, let's like kind of start ignoring it. It's the same thing in life. So if you've been living life a certain way for 20 years, 5 years, 30 years, you have your neurons have been firing that way for a very long time. And they go all the way from your head all the way down to the base of your spine, and then it outreaches to the rest of your body. So it's literally like a root system that you're yanking out, and you're building a whole new way of viewing the world, viewing yourself. You know, I used to be an extreme codependent tendency, putting others before myself. And so the first time I spoke, I'm like, hey, I don't like that. Oh, it felt so shaky. It felt so nervous. Just like the first time the wind hits you, you're like, ooh, and your hair sticks up. But after a minute, you get used to it. That's what the whole death can feel like. It can feel like, who am I? What am I doing? Because you're completely rewiring how you view yourself, how you speak, how you communicate, how you view others. It's literally a complete rewriting. You guys probably like that inner child meditation too that I mentioned. Just YouTube search how to be confident, inner child Kelly Lunt, and it will come up. But so your next step in life, as a recap, for you to enjoy life more, you got to be willing to approach life in a whole new way, and know that as you go through that kind of a growth, it kind of can feel like a death, because you literally are kind of giving death to your old way of life so you can have the rebirth for the new way of life. Kind of like for spiritual people, sometimes I remember when I worked for like $25, $40 a read, I was miserable. I was working all the time. I was so sad. I was so depressed, but I thought I had to, because that's what proved that I was a nice person, a good girl, a good spiritual worker. but I was miserable. I had to murder the part of me that thought that that's what niceness meant. And I had to give birth to the girl who said, hey, you know what? I go live on YouTube. I go live. I used to do Facebook a lot more. That's where people who don't have the funds, they could catch me there. But in the meantime, like I have to charge more. So I had to like kill the little part of me, the old me that thought I was mean if I charged more, and give birth to the woman who, hey, it's okay to charge enough to pay my bills. It's okay to charge enough so that I can take a vacation once a year. Oh yeah, this was all for Pisces. My bad. I've never done these all signs. I did mess it up. Yeah, no, that was all for Pisces. That was all Pisces. I was just saying Scorpio. We were on Pisces. That was all Pisces. Thanks for catching that air. I think that I have negative energy chasing me. Any advice? Oh man, Saturday morning. I'm gonna go live and just like chit chat. Probably like 10, 11 a.m. Probably more closer to 11 a.m. on Saturday, Jacob. I could do that more here. Or you could book. Go to my website. Go to the Work With Me page for this week. Up until Monday, I can still do 90-minute intensives with people. Or come catch me Saturday. I can help more then. Okay, so now I'm on to Aries. It's all Aries now. Yeah, Niku, you're welcome. Hey, Rich is in the house. Stupid. Don't worry, Jelly. Oh, that's so funny. Dude, people used to make fun of me when I don't know if it was like making fun of me or if it was like in jest. I heard it when I was younger in elementary school. Kelly, do you like to eat peanut butter and jelly? I got that all the freaking time. It was so funny, man. That's actually kind of funny. Tyler was actually telling me that I need, it's okay. I didn't take any offense at all, Rich. Tyler was actually telling me that I need like an intro song. And I was like, Tyler, my name is Kelly Lunt. You want to know what rhymes with Kelly? Smelly, belly, jelly. You want to know what rhymes with Lunt? I was like, I'll let you come up with those words. Like you put two together for what words rhyme with Lunt. I was like, I can't do a theme song. And then he came down with it. Here it is. I'll sing it to you guys again. I love it. He's like, what about this, Kelly? You can always watch the telly or you can watch the Kelly because it's some spirituality that you want. You can always come to Kelly Lunt. And I love it. You got Kelly. Yeah, Kelly Belly. I got Smelly Kelly. Smelly Kelly had big fat belly. I was always like 10 pounds heavier than her. Yeah, I was made fun of a lot when I was younger, man. Elementary school sucked. Okay, so we're on to Aries. Aries 37, 32. Okay, so Aries, please excuse me if I say the wrong sign. Aries. There's a little bit of hard-headedness. There's a little bit of stubbornness. There's a little bit of, no, but she did X, Y, Z, so therefore my action was justified. Aries, cut it out. Cut it out. Sometimes you're right. Sometimes you're wrong. Sometimes there's a better way to do things. Sometimes you could have done it differently in the past, but just let the harmony and the smoothness begin to flow again, Aries. Just let the harmony allow your life to be good. For you guys, we actually would love to give you homework. Do 60 seconds of the affirmation. Kelly got this from The Big Leap by Gay Hendricks. If you want to buy the book, you can go to her website, Kelly's must-have goodies and must-haves. You can scroll down. It's there. But the mantra in there is you want your sternum up when you do it. I'm expanding in health, wealth, love, abundance, and success every single day as I inspire others to do the same. I'm expanding in health, in wealth, in love, in abundance, and success every single day as I inspire others to do the same. I'm expanding in health, in wealth, in love, and success every single day as I inspire others to do the same. Each and every day, I'm allowing myself to experience better health. Each and every day, I'm allowing myself to experience more wealth. Each and every day, I'm allowing the vibration of love to be more present in my everyday activities. Each and every day, I'm allowing myself to grow in success. The amount of feel good, I did a good job each and every day. Each and every day, I'm allowing myself to experience more abundance, more of what I need when I need it every single day as I inspire others to do the same. If you guys would do that affirmation work 60 seconds a day, 21 days, 1 minute a day, 21 days, your life is going to have a 180 to much more love and happiness. Ooh, and he's also saying this isn't for all of you, for some of you, there's a potential for new love to start for Aries. It's going to be someone completely new. They may know you, and they might start to reach out soon. It's not going to be for everyone, but some of you that's the importance of doing that affirmation work, so that when that person comes in, you're ready to experience the happiness. Yeah, I should do a video on upper limits. Sounds like y'all are upper limiting. Are you an Aries, Elizabeth? Trish Napon, I'm glad you like them. I'm so glad you like them. Okay, so this is Aries. I'm now going to look down. Aries. Okay, interesting. 5 of Pentacles reversed. 3 of Cups reversed. Princess of Wands upright. So it looks like there's some communication that you want to have with someone, but there's a little bit of, damn, did I fuck it up too much? And it looks like you're at a very strong potential for a very joyous part of your life. But it's like you're not ready to let go of the struggle. And that's okay, guys. Believe it or not, that happens. That does happen. It's called an upper limit. It's because think of it this way. You're so used to like commiserating with the misery when you speak to people. Yeah, girl, I'm struggling to pay my rent too. Oh yeah, man, my bills are stacking up. But what happens when you start making so much money that you don't have that to talk about? When you're around them, you can't relate to them. You just sit there quietly. So you're like out of the conversation. So there's a little bit of a fear of, if I let go of the struggle, I won't have anything to communicate with others and I won't be able to fit in. So just be aware of that. Communicate with whoever it is you need to do and apologize. Get it over with, because there's no point of you sticking in that energy. And just be aware that you're just going to climb the social hierarchy, man. You're crossing into a new social economic playground. There will be new people that you will make, and some of your friendships will merge and exist. Some of them will, some of them don't. So that was Aries. Let's go on to Leo. These are some really good messages coming through. Oh my God. They're just like jam-packing some personal growth and little 5-minute messages for you guys. Oh yeah, don't forget, guys, we have just announced our live Northern California, Berkeley, California, a place that was so personal, so special, and a lot of my personal growth happened in that venue. So it's very near and dear to my heart. I went to UC Berkeley. I lived in the Bay Area for a while. So come on out. Come hang out with us live. We're going to channel spirit for you. We're going to get as many people as we can up to the front, channeling, knowing that anyone who comes up there, it's going to be transformative. And it's going to be, Tyler's going to be there. You know, it's going to be funny. So come hang out with us April 6th, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. So come hang out with us and come have some fun. Okay, so Leo, I should really do a sign first and then announce it. Leo is 4305. Leo, be brave and do it. Be brave and do it. If you recall, a lot of our messages for you last year were all about don't take on someone else's fight. Don't take on someone else's project. You know how to start the fire, Leo. You know how to get the trend moving. You know how to get projects done. And last year was a bit of your energy going to, should I help these other people? All that's going on is your energy is back on you. And it's new. What Kelly explained about the whole neurons, and when something's new, you can feel it differently, but you'll get used to it. There's a little bit of newness of, this is what I want to do, and you going out there. There's a little bit, when you put yourself out there, you're really putting yourself on the line. What if no one comes to my live event? I'm going to feel lame. Just get over that and get out there, Leo, and do it. You know, the first live event that Kelly did, 3 people showed up. The second one, 9. The third one, 6. She still had fun. People were still transformative. Get out there and go have fun, Leo. Start this because this is your project all about you. You're going to get growth. You're going to get great success no matter what. And they're just kind of saying, even though the human level, you may not make the full on money, you may not be selling out a 5,000 person venue, but it's like, get out there and go have fun. Oh, good. I'm glad it helped, NOL. Okay, so we're still on Leo. Am I saying the dang wrong? Did I say Aries last time? That was for Leo, and this is for Leo too. Oh yeah, Leo, check. Leo, you got the Six of Swords upright. You got the Sun reversed. You got the Six of Pentacles upright. Okay, so there's victory there. There's a little bit of you that doesn't fully see it, that doesn't fully see it, believe it. But because what's going on is you're definitely looking for you want to make sure that how you approach this is very balanced. You're really trying to make sure that this is going to be balanced the way I approached it. But wait, this is Six of Swords. It's Six of Swords. Is Rich, are you still on? Is Six of Swords the victory card or Six of Wands the victory card? Six of Swords is sometimes victory, but it's also sometimes moving away. Six of Swords, Rich, that's the victory one, right? Or is this the, I'm mixing up Six of Swords and Six of Wands right now. Six of Swords is the lady in the boat. Oh, okay. So it's victory and it's also sometimes moving on, right? Okay, I had to make sure I got this right. Whew, thanks, guys. Community effort. Okay, so Six of Swords. So there's victory ahead for you. You definitely want to like go in a new direction. There's a little part of you that doesn't fully believe that it's possible, but the part that's holding you back is because you want to make sure that there's balance. And it's just that old energy from the past of you trying to get other people's energies up and going. So now it's just like, wait, is this really for me or is this for someone else? So there's just that little bit of doubt there, but I mean, you got the go ahead, man. Do you want to give me some advice give me some 3 cards for advice for them? Give me some 3 cards for advice. Six of Wands is the Knight sitting on the horse. Yeah, I should probably just use a freaking traditional tarot deck. But whatever. Six of Swords is moving on painfully. So Six of Swords is victory moving on painfully. Okay. Yeah, you're letting go of the old way of doing things. So you just don't believe it can be happy yet, and you just want to make sure you have balance. So, okay, what's our advice for Leo Spirit? Come on, George. George is just get out there and do it. Of course, it feels new. You're doing it for yourself. Instead of pleasing someone else, you're actually trying to please yourself. So there is a little bit of, but do I have the best intentions? Is it okay for me to just want to feel good on my own? That stuff's normal. Let go of the past, though, and just start living in the new fun. Well, George, my spirit guide, is just a little snippety snappy today. Yeah, okay. King of Swords upright. Be okay with knowing what you want and going for it. You don't have to have cooperation. Be okay with this is what I want and going for it. And quit dragging your feet. There is something you could do about it. You got the Hanged Man. Oh, this one's called the Hanged Woman reverse. Yeah, be okay with being the King of Swords. Not everyone's going to like your message, but you still got to be okay with doing it. Guys, I get haters all the time. I get trolls all the time. You're a fraud. You this, you that. But I have people that I obviously help. I have people that have made $7,000 a month and added revenue, and they didn't even attend on my workshop just from watching my free videos. Is that a reason to not get out there and help my people, my community, just because some people are like want to attack me? You guys got to get out there. You got to be okay and be in your own energy. This is what I like. This is what brings me happiness and joy. Okay, so now we're moving on to Sagittarius. 4825. So Sagittarius. Sagittarius. There's strength in forgiveness. There's strength in forgiveness. How we like to word forgiveness is having compassion that they are trying to do the best that they know how. If a 3-year-old throws a temper tantrum because he's not getting his way, you view it as, oh, he's upset he didn't get his way. Come here, get a hug from mom. That's compassion. There's strength in forgiveness. There's strength in compassion. There's strength in moving on when it's time to move on, but there is strength in forgiveness. There is strength in forgiveness because what that's saying, Sagittarius, is that you know and trust yourself well enough that if ever crosses too far, you know how to get up and walk away. In the meantime, though, before it's time for that, if it even becomes time for that, there's strength in forgiveness and not holding it on to them. There's Kelly read a Psychology Today or some little mini journal about the number one biggest relationship ruiners is if you keep bringing up something from the past. But you did this that one time. Hey, okay, so I did this, but you remember 2 years ago when you did that? That is one of the biggest relationships killers. There is strength and forgiveness, releasing the past and being right here, right now, present in the moment. Wow, Sagittarius. Rider Waite. You know, I've never used Rider Waite. Smith Waite? Confirm it. Yeah, I agree. Totally. We come for a message. Totally come for it. Yeah, Virgo's already done. I'm on Sagittarius, then we're going to do Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Okay. Sagittarius. You got the Strength upright, which is all about internal balance, followed by the Six of Pentacles for like some definite balance. But okay. Okay. Oh yeah, Sagittarius. You got the Empress reversed, so you're feeling a little out of your power, out of your element. You're feeling a little like the boat's kind of rocked. But it's knowing that no one outside of you has the power to take away your power. You're really going through a phase of finding your internal strength. It's kind of like, when people come on here and they say, you're a fake, you're a fraud, you're a scam artist, you're just playing on people's emotions. It does throw me off a little bit. I'm like, dang, I'm just over here trying to do my best to help people, to inspire them, to get them into empowerment so that they live an awesome life. It doesn't feel good. But you got to have the internal strength, because once you fully admit, this is what I do and I love it, the comments will not affect you as much. If they are affecting you at all, you got to do a process called age regression. I got to make a video on age regression and inner child keep coming up a lot. So I got the inner child meditation, but I'll have to make an age regression meditation for y'all. But it's knowing that when it doesn't bother you, when you're okay with it internally, it won't bother you as much what other people do on the outside. And Six of Pentacles, because you're still looking for more balanced life. Like, I want to give an example. So I just went to the dentist I haven't been to the dentist in like 6 years. I realized, like, oh my God, that's too long. So I went. So of course there was a lot of plaque and tartar on my teeth when they went and clean it. And like, if you could see right here on this one tooth, there's a little bit of a gap. It wasn't there before. So I went there and I went, oh my God, I have a gap. Oh my God, how long is it? Jesus, I'm definitely coming back every 6 months for a clean. That's way too long. I showed one of my girlfriends and she went, that's okay. It's not that big. We have two different perceptions of the same thing. I have like, oh my God, look at my gap. I'm so happy that my teeth are this clean now, because all that's going to happen is the gums will come in there and fill it back up. So it's not even that big of a deal. But my perception was like, I'm so proud of myself for taking care of myself. I'm so proud of myself that as an adult, I'm taking care of myself how my parents used to. This is me becoming the woman that I am. For me, it was like a celebration. It was like whoa, I didn't realize I had that much like plaque and tartar in between my teeth. Like, I'm so glad I got it clean. But when I expressed her, I was like, dude, look, I have a gap. Dude, the dentist really went in there and cleaned them good. She went, don't worry, the gap is not that big. It's not. And I'm like, so that's her perception, is you got to have perfect teeth. Well, I didn't take the time to ask her. I was just like, oh, she doesn't realize I'm celebrating myself right here. But that says something about her. Okay. Someone who's in their head or is more focused on what other people think about them could have downward spiraled, like, oh my God, I have a gap. I need to go get braces. You could have just downward spiraled. I'm ugly. I'm this or that. But if you are on the inside, you're 100% okay with it. The comment just like rolled up water off a duck's back. It didn't even bother me. You're looking for that emotional balance, and that's how you get it, by you being okay with it. I want to give you guys another really personal example. Sometimes remind haters that I make their monthly salary in less than a week. Oh, Rich. Mic drop. That's snaps. Oh, snaps. Okay. So personal story, guys. There was a part of me that for a while when I first started doing this is really personal and really near and dear and deep to my heart. I was actually very insecure about my ability to channel spirit guides. And I'd already been doing it for like a year and a half. And it was actually Tyler who helped me with this one. He was like, let's do live events. And I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm not convinced that I'm not crazy. I'm not convinced that George isn't like some fake made up figment of my imagination. And Tyler just looked at me and went, if George is fake, honey, that guy is so spot on, not even possible. And he was just genuinely being him. Like, he didn't realize that was an honest insecurity of mine that I had. Like, because he's like, how are you, dude? George is always, he takes you from where you are and he takes you to where you want to be. Like, I've experienced this from just being your friend, Kelly. Like, your clients have gotten this results. And he went through and reminded me of all the amazing results my clients got, getting their dream house, breaking up with partners, getting married, like a lot of results that they've gotten. So he didn't understand that. But like, so the guys in my romantic life that I was attracting in, they would make little comments like, well, come on, Kelly, you're really more of an entertainer than you are a transformational coach. Kelly, come on, you're putting on a show. We know it, but hey, it helps people and you like it, so keep doing it. Because I had that vibration of, is this legit or not? I was attracting in guys who were highlighting that vibration for me. Once I fixed okay, and thanks to Tyler's help pointing that out, I was like, yeah, you know what? Every time I've listened to my spirit guides, I've always had fun. I've always made money. My clients have always gotten amazing results when they work with me, especially one-on-one, especially workshops too, man. I had one lady, her income, she was in the South. She didn't think it was possible to earn more money. She's now, for the last 2 years, made an extra $1,500 a month. One $100 workshop with me. And over 2 years, she has sustained an extra $1,500 a month. And once I became, okay, this is what I do, this is who I am. And if you guys understood, like, I used to work in the corporate world heavily. I used to really be in the corporate world, and it was so, you had to be factual, you had to be scientific. You know, I used to work at like a biochem lab. It was so factual. And so this is something that you can't measure per se. Well, I have enough client results, and now I have like my data, you know. But once I fixed my vibe and I became the strength, no, this is who I am, this is what I'm really good at, this is what I love doing, and the type of people that I attracted in became completely different. I'd be afraid to say what George has to. He tends to be very loving, just so you know. He tends to be very, very loving. He tends to be very loving, but he does kind of tend to, get from here to here, here's how. George is saying right now, my goal is always to help people make more money and move past emotional blocks so they get more money, because once you have more money, you can enjoy life more. Sometimes it does sting a little because you have to kind of wake up and realize the role that you're playing in situations and messing them up. But he's like, hey, can you blame a spirit guide who just wants to help people make money so they can enjoy life more? All right, so now we're going to move on to Libra. 56. Okay, we're just going to say 57. Okay, so Libra. Ooh, Libras, you got some energy in there that's Libra, you're going through some pain and you don't even see it. Libra, you're going through some pain and you won't even admit it. What that does is it gets you on this adrenaline rush. I got to keep going. I got to keep going. And then you get in the rat race of making more money, the rat race of working more to try to avoid a situation. You're trying to avoid a situation, a person. You're trying to avoid some past trauma. But that just keeps you on the adrenaline rush. It's just keeping you on this adrenaline path of living life on a little bit of high anxiety. You know, we'll open up about Kelly's journey. She used to be on the highest dose of an asthma long-term care steroid, and she used to have high blood pressure. When she did the inner child meditation, the age regression meditation, the first round is after about 3 months of really doing that meditation and healing those old wounds, healing the abuse, the trauma from younger childhood. Overnight, she didn't need her blood pressure medication. She just called her doctor and said, I'm feeling this way, I'm feeling that way. And he went, well, she was out traveling again. So he was just like, well, you know, I really need to see you, but can you, like, your blood pressure is actually very low just from what I'm hearing you say. Stop taking your medication, give it 3 days, and then go in and see a local, you don't need to go to the ER, but go to one of those, I know what George is trying to say. He's trying to say that, not ER, not emergency room, God, those like day walk-in clinics. I can't remember the name of it right now. Can't remember the name of it. But he's trying to come up with that. Those ones that you can go and they're a little bit more than a regular doctor's office, but they're not quite an emergency room. One of those places. Yeah, like a minute, urgent care. Thank you, Shanna. That's what Spirit was saying. A minute clinic could kind of work, but a minute clinic is more of a nurse practitioner. Urgent care has nurse practitioners and doctors. So they can handle more. Urgent care can handle more than a regular doctor's office, but they're not quite like an emergency surgery type place. We're just saying yes, yes, yes. The doctor encouraged her to go to urgent care to have them check her blood pressure. Sure enough, she got the blood pressure checked. She was like, thank you. She called her doctor back and he went, well, hon, I don't know what you're doing. Have you lost a lot of weight or something? I was like, no. She released that old anxiety that she was avoiding, felt the pain of the abuse and stuff that happened to her when she was younger, processed those emotions and released it. So she wasn't living on that anxiety anymore. That's what we wish for you, Libra, to go through and do. They're saying age regression is going to help you a little bit more than, I don't have an age regression meditation made yet, guys. I mean, just Google it. You'll find some good ones out there, I'm sure. I like Teal Swan. I like Oren Dabin. I don't know if they have, Teal Swan has a psychic cord one. That one would help you guys. Oren Dabin has age regression. That would help you. And I promise I'll get to making one too. But okay, so Libra, so let's get to your tarot now. Libra, oh, they want me to use this oracle deck for you guys. Uh-oh, this tends to be the emotional heart surgery deck, Libras. And then we're going to do Aquarius, and then we're going to do Gemini. Thanks for everyone tuning in. This is so much more fun when people are live. Oh, my God, I love this. I don't think I've ever had 50 people on one of mine. This is great. I love you. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in and sticking with me, and this is great. I love it. Okay, so Libra, I'm just shuffling the cards for you. Thank you for the appreciation. Oh, yeah, don't forget, if you guys want to come hang out in person, there's the event, April 6th, Northern California, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Come have fun with us. Okay, Libra. Ooh, yeah, Libra. Wow. Yeah, you're not happy. You're not feeling hopeful in life. That's this card. You're feeling like love is just a pain in the ass. Love always ends up disastrous for you. And there's a little bit of thinking that like a happy life is only for the few. A happy life is only for the lucky. A happy life is only for the elite. I was born on the wrong side of the railroad tracks. East Coast. I don't know if we're going to do an East Coast one. We'll probably do Texas, Florida, and Chattanooga as well. But right now we're only committed to those two in California. Okay, so Libra, you got to understand that's your base point. Once you understand your base point, then you could do the energy work behind it. So that would be, the energy work for this card would be like, I feel a little hopeless right now. I don't see how life can be happy, and that sucks. So you have to admit the lowest vibrational point that you're at. I think Tyler on chat, low-key. What does that mean? You got to admit, I feel hopeless. Life kind of sucks right now, and that's okay. It's okay. Everyone hits low points, and this is my low point. In the future, I'm hoping it's going to get better. I'm hoping it's going to get better. I want to feel better in life. Of course, I want to feel better. Feeling better feels good. Oh, I got to get ready for a one-on-one client. Alexa, dismiss. You got to do the energy work of, it's okay to feel this way right now, and I do want to feel better in the future. I think it's possible in the future to feel better. I'm going to work through some of this stuff, and in the future, I'll feel better. Okay, this one is just take a break from love. Take a break. Fix your vibes before you date. Hands down, take a break from love. And this one, light, feeling good is a mystery. Feeling good is just for the elite few. You got to be, universe, I'm ready to feel better. I don't know how right now. Actually, my 6 weeks Master Law of Attraction course on my website, that's on the store page. That one will really help you guys. That one will really, I walk you through step by step how to do the energy work for all of that in that course. But you just want to say things kind of like, I want to see how being happy is possible for someone like me. How is it possible for someone like me to feel good in life again? How is it possible for someone like me who has been through what I've been through to be happy? Guys, I have been raped. I've been gang raped. I've been sexually assaulted by family members. I have been depressed. I've been suicidal previously in my life. I had a mother who did not know how to manage her emotions. She was like borderline personality, narcissistic disorder, suicidal tendencies. Once I got the strength upright and I healed a lot of my inner wounds, my mom and I now have a great relationship. She's just like a friend to me now. In fact, I'm going to go stay with her in between some of my shows for a good 2 to 3 weeks. It's it's that inner healing, but it all started when I was there and I was like ready. I like picked the place. I picked the date. I picked the time. I picked the place. I was going to drive off a cliff in my white car. And I went, okay, so I can't keep living life this way. I was like 20 in college. It was a miserable time of my life, man. And I was like, okay, I don't like life anymore. This is too much for me. My blood was just like, my heart was just like palpitating on my chest every day. I was like, damn, you're dying from anxiety attacks every day. It felt horrible. I always had pounding headaches on the side of my head. I didn't it was just not a fun period of my life, man. So I was like, I picked 30 days in advance. I put an X and I'm like, okay, on that date, if I still feel this way, I can't live my life the rest of this way. This is where I'm going to do it. This is how I'm going to do it. And this is what I'm going to do. In the meantime, I went, okay, but in the meantime, Spirit, I have my exit plan. I'm out. Peace. Deuces. I'm out. In the meantime, you guys have 30 days to give me some hope. How is it possible for someone like me to have a happy life? How is it possible? And so I called a bunch of different therapists, kind of had a first little meet and greet with a lot of them. And it was actually the day before I went to my last one on the list and I went, oh my God, I feel a little bit of hope with this lady. I feel a little bit of hope with her. And I went, all right. I told her, I was like, all right. I flat out told her, I was like, yeah, so I told myself I was going to kill myself tomorrow, but I actually feel a little bit of hope with you. So I'm going to do this. I'm committing to a month with you, 4 sessions. She just looked at me and went, holy smokes, no pressure. I was like, yeah, no pressure on you. It's totally not your fault if I do it or not, but that's where I'm at. Let's get this started. Okay, so I did that. And in the meantime, I also would just go around and ask people, hey, what's your relationship like with your family? Hey, what's life like for you? When you go home, do you enjoy it? And I just heard their stories of what they liked about life. And I was like, okay, I have enough examples now of people liking it. And I was guided to some YouTube videos too at the time of my life about people talking about when they were sexually assaulted when they were younger, but now how they had the man of their dreams in their life and that it's possible. I was like, okay, when you flip the script, instead of focusing on the despair that you're on and go, all right, I'm not doing this anymore. What's a different way to live life? Can you show me how it's possible for someone like me to live life in a good way? Then you'll get the wheels turning. And that was the start of my epic self-discovery, epic healing that has led me to this beautiful life that I live and love now. All right, so we're going to move on to Aquarius, and then we're going to move on to Gemini, and then I got a one-on-one at 4. You got reported because you told your story? Or someone reported you and that's what got you in there? Damn, nice to know that I'm not the only one. I mean, you guys that was when I was fucking 20. I'm 33 now. I don't feel that way at all right now. So report me. What is that called? A 5500? It's called a 5500. Okay, so Aquarius. Oh, Aquarius, we're starting at 1 hour, 7 minutes, and 33 seconds. Aquarius. Aquarius, it's really about being in your own light. Be in your own light. It's about willing to let your heart shine, that you're at a better place in life now. It's really about how much happiness are you willing to allow yourself to feel right now without fear of it being yanked and taken away. You would like that same affirmation we gave a previous group. I allow myself to grow in health, wealth, love, abundance, and success every single day as I inspire others to do the same. I allow myself to grow in health, wealth, love, abundance, and success every single day as I inspire others to do the same. 60 seconds a day, repeat that affirmation. You'll be a different person in 21 days. Second main point we see in your energy is a little bit of leader versus dictator, leader versus authority. There's a little bit of a definition that if I'm a good leader, that means they will just do what I say and they will love it. A leader is actually, hey guys, you're the one who's willing to say the stuff. You're the one who's willing to, okay, here's the plan. Make the plan with their needs, wants, and emotions intact. And a good example would be, hey babe, I want to take a 3-day weekend getaway with you. What do you think? What do you feel about that? How does that feel? Babe, I love a 3-day weekend getaway. Where would we go? Well, I was thinking we would go to Florida here for 5 days. How does that feel to you? Babe, you want to go to Florida for 5 days? That feels so fun, but oh shoot, I don't know. I don't know if I could take 5 days off of work, but I really want to go with you. Instead of, she really liked me, she would take that time off, go to, okay, babe. Well, what if we go for 3 days? Or maybe do it, well, what if we do this and this and this instead? It's about willing to build a plan that takes how they feel into effect. Not, because take that pressure off of, I have to build an amazing plan. And if I did a good job, they'll love it. View it as you're the one, a leader, initiates the conversation. Hey, I really want to experience XYZ. Is that something that's even on your radar? Really awesome. Well, okay, like here's what I was brainstorming. Here's what, like, if I could have it all my way, this is what would happen, but how does that feel to you? Oh, okay, we could adjust a little bit. Oh, okay, we can do this, we can do that. You see how it's a little bit more, it's kind of like they're saying it's about cooperation. Okay, what deck do you want me to use? Oh, they want me to combine decks. They want me to combine decks. Ooh, I don't know about this combining decks BS. Let's see how this goes. Cancer's already done. We're doing Aquarius right now. It's not really miscommunication. It's really about how to be a leader, and that being a leader isn't coming up with a plan that is just perfect from the get-go. It's about realizing that when you're building a plan for humans, you got to incorporate their emotions. And sometimes, like, you're just the one who initiates the plan. You're the one who kind of, okay, so if that's what you want, here, I'll plan this hotel trip. You're the one who, like, initiates, but you still take their feelings in. So that way you're not, wow, there's potential love for you there, Aquarius. There's potential love for you there. You got this. This is the card of, let's go have fun. Let's go play. Let's go be 6-year-olds and play and prance around the world. I'm going to let y'all figure what this card means. It's a freaking engagement ring. Okay. We also got the 6 of Cups and the Star reversed on the tarot side of it. So that's letting you know that Jesus, if y'all are dealing with someone, I don't want to say dealing, that's such a negative connotation. If y'all are with someone right now, it has strong, solid potential. You are literally just figuring out how to work the cooperation piece out. Once you navigate that little step, and guys, come on. If y'all have been single for a really long time, like I have, man, I've been there. Now, whenever I go on a date with someone, I'm like used to just being able to get up and go wherever I want to eat. When they're like, oh, I don't know, I don't feel like sushi. In my mind, I'm like, it's half off sushi night. What do you mean you don't feel like sushi? I want to smack that silliness right out of your thoughts. I get 1 day a week where they do my half off roll. We got to go enjoy it. That's me being a little bit of a dictator. A leader is more like, hey, I would love to go out to dinner. I would love to experience this. How does that feel for you? They're like, oh, I don't know. I already had so much rice earlier in the day. What about Thai? Sometimes you got to cooperate. Sometimes you got to be willing to, but it's half off sushi night. Babe, I can't do sushi again. That's kind of part of being in a relationship, guys. Kind of part of being in a relationship. Okay, do you want to do, okay, so let's do an advice spread for you. Jesus, love is right there for you. Oh my God, Aquarius, love is right there. Don't fuck it up, man. Love is right there for you. I'm messing up my hair for your read. This is the romance. This is the romance stage, the courtship phase of a relationship. There's just a little bit, the dampened of the happiness is only because you don't know how to navigate the situation yet. And of course you don't. If you've been single for a long time, you don't know how to navigate relationships. You don't know how to be a leader incorporating other people's plans. This is a new skill that you're learning. So be okay with the uncomfortableness that comes up with learning a new skill. You know, when a child first learns to ride a bicycle, it's like, oh my God, am I going to fall? When you first learn to drive a car, it's overwhelmed. Then 3 years later, you're driving with an elbow, eating a Big Mac on the other hand. So it's just a new skill that you're navigating, but I can 100% tell you if you guys are involved with someone, there is strong potential there, guys. It's literally just about learning that communication. I'm trying to think of some good books. You guys might like the book Difficult Conversations. That's really not going to help you navigate a relationship. It's a good, solid book for building communication skills. It's just about, okay, George is coming back through. It's just really about knowing that as much as they love you and find you very entertaining, very enthralling, very, let's see where this can go, it's that they only lashed out because they had unmet needs. So a conversation from a leader standpoint, divine masculine standpoint can be, hey, babe, I know you didn't mean the harsh words you meant. I know that we have a solid foundation of care and love for each other. I'm assuming right now that you only lashed out because there was something that you weren't happy about. So tell me about that. I want to hear more. Well, babe, I just thought you were, talking about work so much that did I even matter to you? Then you'll realize you can easily be the old you and get offended. I work too much? I work too much? No, those are the old days. Instead, like, okay, babe, so what I'm hearing is that you wanted more time and attention, just you and me, focused on us having fun. They'll either say, yes, babe, or they'll say, I think I mean a little bit more like this. It's really about you finding the understanding because they don't know how to communicate their unmet need right now. They don't know how to communicate their unmet need. So you gotta have to be the leader and help build the plan. Sometimes the plan is figuring out the lower vibration when it's you independently. When it's you and with someone else, it's, well, let's dig a little deeper. Let's figure out what the core thing is that you need. Is it that you need more cuddle with me? The 5 love languages. Physical touch. Do you need more cuddle time? Is quality time your love language? Do you need more time just you and me, no work talk? Money. Is money your love language? And like if I take you out to dinner and I treat, do you just want more dinners with me? Practical gifts. Well, is there something I could do to practice? Well, babe, I gotta admit, if you would help with doing the laundry, we just do it together. Like I would really feel like we're a team unit. Or there's the impractical gifts one where you're just out and about. You come back and go, I saw this. I thought of you. I knew you would like it. There's 5 love languages. It's really about you guys are fine tuning of what your love languages are right now. For those of you who are involved, it's fine tuning the love languages. So sometimes, guys, being a leader is you are the one who's kind of sometimes willing to, put. You can use the word ego, temper your emotions. Go, okay, so I know that I'm feeling this way. I'm feeling unloved. I'm feeling unappreciated. But I'm sure that wasn't your intention when you like lashed out. So let's discover what's your unmet need. Let's figure out how to plan it. Okay, we got to get to Gemini. I got like 15 minutes before a one-on-one. Virgo. Oh, no, Aquarius isn't hitting his home for you. I don't remember what Virgo's was by now. Okay, so let's get to Gemini. Let's do Gemini real quick. So Gemini, we're starting at 1:17:10. Okay, Gemini. Actually, guys, I'm just going to do tarot. I'm feeling a little bit of a rush and a panic. I'm just going to do tarot for Gemini. Yeah, saving the best for last. Ooh. There's an ending, Gemini. There's an ending. If it's love, there's an ending coming up. You got the 10 of Swords upright. King of Pentacles reversed and Princess of Swords upright. It looks like you're still going to kind of try to linger and revive something that's over. Just being Gemini, you're at a place of trying to revive something that's over. Let me have my job back. Let's still date. Whatever it is. And it's because you're not ready to let go of the image of who you were without them. Either without them romantically or you weren't ready to let go of who you are without the image of you doing that job. So know that you're holding on to an image, not the actual situation. It wasn't work for you. It's over. Don't try to linger on and hold on to something. Gemini, sorry, I'll try to do you first next time so you get more time, love, and attention. I love you all. Thank you so much for joining live. This was so hecka fun. I'm pretty Aquarian, but I'm more Virgo-y than anything. Virgos are a little, well, you're earth signs were workhorses, man. I get it. I'm a workhorse. If y'all want to come and hang out live and see Tyler and I do our thing completely live and just have fun with us, come hang out with us April 6th in Berkeley, California. We will be there. He'll be pulling tarot. I'll be channeling George for you. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be healing. It's going to be transformative. 2 hours workshop style. We're going to get as many of you as we can up front. April 6th, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Rudra Mandir in Berkeley, California. We're going to do workshop style where we get as many of you as we can up front to read for you guys live. Also followed up for an hour. We paid extra money just so we can have an hour of meet and greet with all of you at these live events because we literally just want to meet you guys in person. So come hang out with us. Come have fun. I put the link here. I'll put the link in the description afterwards. So I love you all. Bye.